Hello friends, welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to explore how the ranking can improve the visualization. Let me take you to Power BI, take a look at the problem and then what we're trying to achieve, and then we will look into the solution. Let's get to Power BI. So here in Power BI, a very simple model. I'm not going in the detail. We have a dimension tables and then sales table. So I'm seeing the year-over-year change for each country, like sales change. And currently it is sorted uh, by the maximum change in which country happens. That is we showing us first and then next and third. So United Kingdom has a 68% growth, 56% Germany, and so forth, so on, and Australia has the negative. So the way we did this is I had the measure, which is year over year change. Again, I'm not going into all those measures, but the point here is we have a year over year change, and then we manually here in Matrix Visual sorted it by a year over year change. So the higher the growth, that is the first one. Now this is perfectly fine, and the question came out to be, and they wanted to see to the next level by year in United Kingdom how this growth has been for each year. So what does that means is we go and search the year column and put it in the hierarchy here, and so now if I go to the next level, so what I have here is UK, the growth is 68.04. In 2018 it's 78,000 because that might be the first year, and then in 2020 it is 198%, and then 2019. The problem with this is when we are looking by country, we are looking the maximum growth on the top, but what they wanted is when they are looking at by year, they want it to be sorted by year, not by the growth, because then it becomes a little bit confusing how it is being ordered. First 2018, then 2020, then 2019, and then 2017. So they do want to see the growth based on the percentage, but when we go to the year level, they wanted to see it by the year, not by the growth level, so that the years show up in the correct order. Now, unfortunately, there is that is not possible with this visualization, and we cannot achieve anything like this. And this is where we can take advantage of rank function, and we can have a conditional ranking, and based on that ranking, we can sort our matrix visual. So let me walk through that process. First, what we need to do is we need to rank our sales based on the year over year growth. So what we can do is let's add a new measure here. Let's call this new measure rank year over year. So if you know what the rank functions, again, I'm not going into the details about the rank function. So this is RANKX. So we want to iterate over our country, so which is all selected country column from our geography table, and then we want to rank on our sales year over year measure, which we already have. And the next one is here, this IntelliSense come up in middle of everything, and the next one is the value. I'm going to ignore that, and then the order how we want. So we want it to be descending because we want the highest number at the top, and then I will use dense, and that's so this is my ranking. And if we bring this measure in our display here, the new measure which we created, so it's ranked correctly. So the 68% is first, second, third, fourth, sixth, right? So this is perfectly fine. Now I can sort it by this column, and it will return the achieve the same result as year over year. Now, this is where we can take advantage of rank. So what we can say is, if we are in the country level, then rank it by year over year sales percentage. But when we are at the next level, which is the year level, for example, then it should not be ranked by a so-called by rank percentage, but um, rank it by year. Now there is this blank is showing up, and we will look into that in a second. So what we can do here is we can extend our rank function, and we can look into where we are in the hierarchy. And if we are looking at by year, then don't rank it by sales year over year growth, but rank it by the year. So how we can do that? So we're going to take advantage of is in scope function. So is in scope, we can see where we are in the hierarchy. So we can say if I'm at the calendar year, then rank it by, I'm gonna rank it differently. So how I'm gonna rank all selected year, calendar year, all selected calendar year, and what we want it to be, rank it by the year. And so what we can do is calculate max of year. And why we using calculate here? Because we want to pass the row context to as in a filter context, and which calculate will do for us. If we already have a measure with the max of calendar year, then we will use that. But since we don't have a measure, we can straightforward write that here, but we need to use the calculate for that. And then what we need here is similar thing. It would be, in this case, it will be ascending. So you have to close the calculate first, and then value, which we don't need to pass that. And then now the next one is the order, because here we want it ascending. The reason why we want it ascending, because we want 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. So it's an ascending order. So that's ascending, and then we can also have the dance here, and then comma, and then this another rank calculation. So what we have here is, just to go over this thing. So if we are in a calendar year, then rank it by year based on the maximum calendar year. In the each row, the maximum return the actual year, and then we have it by ascending, because we want the years to be ordered by from the first year, then second and third and fourth, so forth, so on. And then if it's not, we are not looking by year, then we are ranking it by year over year percentage. So how does this make a difference? So let's take a look at this. So now we have applied this measure. Let me bring this down a little bit. So nothing happens on the, when we're looking at the country level, everything is fine. But as soon as I go to the next level, if I go to United Kingdom, so now each year have its own ranking. And as you can see, now it is 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. That's how it is being ranked. And if I go in Germany, it's not ranked by the year over year percentage anymore, because we are using rank year over year. If I go in Germany, and similarly, doesn't matter how the percentage is. If 2018 is 0% growth, 2019 16%, and 2020 189.47. So in this particular, when I'm looking at the year level, and we are ranking it by the year, and so it's now ranked by this order, as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10. So but when we are at the level up, we are ranking it by the percentage. So this is working perfectly fine. So now we can see the years in the order when we are at the year level. Otherwise we are ranking it by year over year, but we're still getting those blank, because if there is no sales in any of the year, it is ranking those years and giving us these values. And what we can do is we can put all this in a condition. And what I can do here is I can actually go, if my sales year over year is blank, then or actually I should do it another way around. I can say not is blank my sales year over year, if my year over year change is not blank, is blank, then only perform the ranking, otherwise don't do the ranking, because I'm not interested. Because if the year over year change is blank, I'm not interested in all that stuff. So all this should the blank ones should disappear. So here you go. Now what we have here is when we are at country level, this is showing by the year over year growth, and the highest the growth, that is on the top. And when we are at the year level, we go to the next level at the year level. Now this is showing by the year, not by the percentage anymore, or the ranking by the percentage. So if I really drill down into all the levels, so it should be showing up correctly in all those years. So basically what we're doing is we are conditionally doing the ranking, and then we are using in our visual to sort by that ranking column, and so that it shows correctly. And then what we can do is we can make it minimize here so that user don't see it, and also change the color, foreground and the background the same color, so that this column actually, once we sort it out, we can just make it disappear. Again, this is very small thing, and but again, depending on the requirement, you can really tweak with the ranking how you want to visualize your data. And this was something I just came across, and was very weird question being asked. But again, with the ranking, so-called the conditional ranking, I was able to achieve the final result. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I hope you learned few tricks around by looking into watching this video. Your feedback is always welcome. Again, do subscribe my channel for more Power BI videos, and there's a tons of content which I already have on my channel. Do subscribe, and keep sharing with others as well. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. Bye for now.